And Goon, no, there was no Genji in these drafts. Okay, so all right, let's move on to the team fight analysis. So this was a game that we did about 2 weeks ago with the win timers. I think Old Backpack and Tower Baron and myself and two others were
No,
participating.
this was
Oh,
pretty much a scrim like game
yeah.
before this
Oh
Monday.
yes.
I
This
played
was the
shitty this time. This is bad. No. This is what I learned. This is level
uh,
2 Blaze. This
this
is
was
bad.
a team fringe game versus a Tower Baron game, but it was a friendly scrim
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, half
Yeah.
the team, half the
Yeah.
tower.
All right. So let's just play it, I guess. Oh, actually, so it's ETC on one. It's Infernal Shrines, ETC, Leoric, Junkrat, Greymane, and Malfurion, and the other team is who's dead on the red team? I can't read that.
Murden?
All right, so it's
But
Murden.
it's a bug.
Okay, so it's Murden, Stukov, Blaze, Kael'thas, and Ragnaros. So again, Murden, Stukov, Blaze, Kael'thas, and Ragnaros. So there you go.
16 level 16 verse 16. It's on Infernal Shrines, and the top shrine is active. And Old Backpack's team, the red team, is on the point already, and they already have 10 skulls out of the 40 required. And the blue team, which is Fringe's team, is moving up to engage them. And yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't go too well.
The blue
So
team has a
Leoric-
fort to retreat to, the red team doesn't.
Yep. And Leoric is a little bit late to the fight, but it also kind of gives them time to clear the wave, and they go in. ETC does a stage dive, and Fringe, Malfurion walks up, silences both tanks, and they're able to kill Muradin off of it before he pops Avatar. And yeah, the blue team backline is able to access the other team's backline and just kind of pop him out. Yeah, let's see the engage again. So right here. So let's start with the ETC stage dives in, right? And the tanks are right here, and we obviously see the Malfurion just walking up. You know what he's gonna do. It's Fringe Average playing Malfurion.
Yeah.
It's a frontline. It's a frontline mouth. What's he gonna do? Well, he's gonna walk up. ETC goes in, and Fringe helps ETC by doing Twilight Dream, and Muradin dies without casting anything. He's not able to cast Avatar to stay alive, and that kind of feels bad. And that also allows Zunicorn on blue team's Leoric to just go up and hit Tower Baron, who's on the red team Stukov, just smack him down. And Tower Baron also gets hit by blue team Junkrat's Rip Tire and puts him to half health. So the team fight begins with the blue team able to engage exactly how they wanted. The red team was not prepared for it. And yeah, the backline suffered, the front line suffered.
Well, the question I have about this is that when ETC stage dives comes in, should the red team retreat all in the same direction, or should they just sort of stay in the stage dive so they don't get split up? Because I think that was the key to this fight, was that the stage dive comes in and he's able to split up the frontliners from the backliners, and then they could divide and conquer after that. What's the right, I guess, strategy here? Is the retreat up towards the top part of the objective area, or what?
All right, so number one, ETC's going in.
Yeah.
And EBS should realize the team fight's happening. I gotta pop Avatar. He didn't do that.
Yeah.
Maybe you realize since ET Surge is already in, you disengage. You use your Flareling Swipe, because we already see Zunicorn on your south flank, and ETC is going to be on your left flank, and you have a wall to your right. So you're pretty much trapped. And this is basically how they wanted to engage. and you guys just kind of flat out gave it to them, even though you should have expected it for, 10, 15 seconds ago. The tanks honestly should have been like around here to create a buffer zone, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And
You got to
and
provide
when-
vision too.
Yeah.
You had no vision because nobody was in the vents, so it seemed like you
Yeah,
got
this
snuck
is-
up on.
This
Yeah.
is the state of the shrine when people are going up. So you guys have zero vision of this flank right here,
Yeah.
and where you should. So there should be. I mean, this is good right here since ETC and Murden are kind of scoring off. Old backpack, maybe you stand here because you still have AOE damage that you can shoot out towards this direction, and then you also block this flank, right? And that way, when they come in through here, you have a course of action so the team can kind of disengage. You already have 30 skulls. Let Ragnarus go to the fort and get his trade off. And
Yeah.
get an easy
Okay,
shrine
I
that
see.
way.
I see. So we should be positioned that way before the whole engage with
Yeah.
ETC's. Okay.
I mean, you're
Stage dive.
you're at 30 skulls. You see them on the minimap right next to you. What are you going to expect? Then to engage on you because you're forcing an action from them, right?
Yeah.
You are forcing
Yeah.
their hand. You should have expected them to do something. And the obvious thing is, well, ETC already has stage dive, and Leoric, his best weapon is he doesn't even have a whatchamacallit, tomb. So he's obviously a flank-based Leoric.
Yeah.
And you should have thought about the flank. So
All
this is all about blue team wanting to do what they wanted. I mean, doing what they wanted to do, and you guys just kind of giving it to them, even though you kind of forced them to take this course of action. You guys were not ready for it.
I see.
Yeah.
So
mean,
no,
Red team
I
played
understand.
themselves.
Well, no, it
So-
looked like I knew it was a positioning error when the ETC's stage eyes came in, but I just didn't know because we had commentary about this exact team fight afterwards amongst the team, and the tanks kind of said, "Well, you should have kind of instead of retreating away from us, away from the center of the stage dive, you should have just came closer towards us so we could defend you instead of getting split up further."
You mean like
Oh.
you mean for that perfect Junkrat rip tire to blow you all to smithereens?
That's what the comment was that we should have gone further into the tanks so the tanks could defend us and not get destroyed by the orc. So I was a little bit I wasn't fully I didn't really believe that, but then
No,
again
if you
like,
guys stick
UBS
together in this situation, right
Yeah.
here, and then you guys move forward over here. This is what they're saying, right? Move
Yeah.
left into the front line, right?
well yeah, we'll move I guess up and back behind them, I guess. If they're
Like here.
yeah. Yeah.
So
They said
you're,
come closer to
the back line should have moved up here.
yeah.
Right.
Towards the tanks.
Yeah, Hero. Yeah, we said something similar to that earlier in the analysis, but yeah, you're definitely right. The tanks were not peeling for the shrine.
Yes.
Yep.
So Goon says in chat that the bunker needs to come out right away. He also says just wait for the ETC to land and then pop your CC-DPS on where he is. There's a huge circle that says ETC landing here. 5 people around the blue
yeah.
circle.
I disagree with Hero's comment that there is no flank because Zunicorn accesses the flank. I mean, there is a flank
is
that
this flank
Zunicorn
that he's
clearly
in.
accesses, so there is
Yeah, he
there's the flank right here
single-handedly
he's
controlled
accessing.
2 people.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
I'd say the tanks did not play their roles correctly.
Yeah.
I agree. That
I
Blaze is
mean, on
terrible.
top of not scouting, you got to recognize your strengths. The Blaze is going to be much better at protecting the back line. and the Muradin isn't nearly as good at peeling. He should be on the front line. I think he should have been, you know, all up in that
Junkrat.
Malfurion's face when he started running headfirst in the Blaze. I think should have maybe dove right into where the ETC landed and dropped the bunker.
Yeah, the flank is visible.
Yeah,
Ghost
but he
Spirit
ran
says the
behind.
wave gives the vision, so the flank is visible, but the tanks are not in position to do anything about it. That's the problem that we're addressing. Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you're able to, so this all just comes down to create a buffer zone. The tanks create a buffer zone, right? And then you guys retreat. Ragnaros pops his trait, and you guys kind of just poke in. You guys just kind of stand here and poke in to get the skeletons and win the thing.
Right. They had 30 skeletons. Ragnaros could
yes.
poke out the last 10.
Oh,
I
I
see
did
it.
not.
What the hell's that? The fuck is that?
Well, if you guys are standing here, right, and you access the right, access the shrine, and the skeletons are right over here.
Where are
Maybe one
where's all the
skeletons.
ammo you're shooting out there?
Oh yeah, the ammo, right?
That's the hair.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
So
Always fun.
I guess again, the
Penis
takeaway.
formation.
Yep.
Set up penis formation.
yeah, pen
on
set up the
top.
penis.
Pen 15 formation,
The
guys.
Pen 15 formation on the top objective Vernal Shrines.
Honestly, it's pretty. This one's pretty simple. Just the tank should have been there, and that's it.
Yeah, so I remember during the game I was saying EBS be in the vent. He's like, really? Be in the vent? Like, oh shit. Yeah, I remember that. He was hitting skeletons right before this. I had to tell him to be there. And then
Good.
I
So
was
you
out
were
of position.
getting advice from a higher level player that's in platinum.
No. I told him to be in the vent.
Oh,
But
okay.
since he wasn't, I had to be in the vent.
Oh, okay.
Vision, granting vision is like at the top of the list for things tanks do.
Yeah.
You know, the Blaze can help clear the shrine better than the ETC, but you don't need neither of them with a Ragnaros and a KT there.
Wait, everyone's forgetting this one big thing though. This is another
Twilight.
game in a row where the Twilight Dream wins a team fight. Or
I
Yeah,
knew,
yeah,
I knew you were
yeah.
gonna say that.
That's
I'll
not,
argue
the
the-
Twilight
you-
Dream didn't win the team fight.
Yeah.
It helped, but
It was really
as soon as Zunicorn isolated the got the KT to retreat and was all over the Stukov, he single-handedly dealt with two of them. Like,
Yeah.
that's what won it, was the flank.
The red
Yep.
team being here, right? And then Fringe Average going over this way, and with Grizzly right over here, and ETC's landing right there. God damn it. This is just great engage by the blue team.
Ah,
10 out of 10.
penis formation.
Penis. You have the flying V, now you have the penis formation.
Please don't ban us, Twitch.
Yeah, please.
That was a legitimate formation.
What are you supposed to say? We're joking. Come on, guys.
Yeah, we're just, this
Yeah.
is all a joke.
You mean that was like a water pistol?
We're
That was a water
joking. It's
pistol.
not a penis.
Water pistol.
Yep, water pistol. We lost 3
Alright.
viewers because of that, but
Yeah, who
Nice.
gives a shit? Who gives a
really?
shit?
it's funny.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them. All right, let's.
Fuck that.
they're never coming back anyway.
I seen it on the cake
They don't
for
care.
that Twitch.
All right,
police.
so we're gonna do an old segment that we haven't done in probably 7 months, but we're going to do a hero of the week because we thought we had no time